Hi everybody, and welcome to Kickstart Your Day Yoga here with me all this week on my YouTube channel. So we've got a real mixture of different flows. So again, but they're all for you to do anytime throughout your day, whether it's the morning, whether it's the afternoon, whether it's the evening, anytime you need to really re-kickstart your day, come back here and flow with me. So right now we're going to be doing a 30-minute flow. So just a 30-minute flow to help, of course, start your day and kickstart it as well. So again, if you're new to yoga, these sessions are for you as well. You can build up throughout the week, and you can also go back and do these sessions as well. So let's get started. We're going to start in a comfortable seated position, and we're just going to start into a comfortable seated position. Again, cross-legged is fine. We're gonna start with our 3 cleansing breaths. We're gonna, again, give those shoulders a good roll up, back, and down a few times, just to feel our bodies really starting to melt down and be like, okay, I'm just gonna get rid of all my external world and anything out there right now that is not on my yoga mat, I'm gonna leave out there. So it's really just you and your yoga mat. Here with me. So closing the eyes here, take a deep full breath in through the nose and just open up the mouth and let that breath out. So it's just and make any noise you want to make. Take another deep full breath in. Open up the mouth, let that breath out. And one more time, deep full breath in. Open up the mouth and just let that breath out. There's nothing like good old cleansing breath. So now I just want you to close your mouth and take a deep full breath in through both nostrils, just for a count of 4. So inhaling through both nostrils, 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep the mouth closed and exhale out of both nostrils for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale through the nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale out of the nose for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last round. Inhale through the nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. And slowly exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep full breath in through your nose. Any way you like this time. Exhale, blink your eyes open as you exhale. So from here, we're gonna spin on over onto our hands and knees. So coming into a wonderful tabletop here. So a good tabletop position. And we're gonna extend the right arm out alongside the ear and lift the left leg and extend the left leg back. So imagine right fingertips extending forward, left toes extending back, drawing your belly button in, and then just pull it up a little bit here. Take a deep, full breath in. And as you exhale, bring your right elbow into your left knee and just give it a little tap. And then inhale, extend the right arm and the left arm away from one another. And again, exhale, elbow to knee. We're just starting to engage the core. One more time, inhale, extend. One more time, exhale, right elbow to left knee. And then go ahead, lower the right hand and the left knee down. Before we do the other side, let's take a few cat-cow stretches. Either toes are curled under or you're on the tops of your feet. Take an inhale, lift the tailbone, press the belly down, draw the shoulder blades down the back. And as you exhale, take that tuck and round the spine, push the floor away. And again, inhale to lift and to lengthen up. And exhale to take that tuck and that round. One more time, inhale, really exaggerate this movement here. Lift the tailbone, lengthen through the crown of the head. Exhale, take that tuck and that round. And now inhale, take it back to just a neutral alignment here in our tabletop. Same thing on the other side. So we're going to extend the left arm out, left arm extending alongside the left ear. Press the right hand down, lift the right knee, and extend the right leg back. You can point or flex your foot, but a long line through your left fingertips and your right toes. Take a breath in here. And as you exhale, bring your left elbow to your right knee. Push the floor away with the right hand. And again, inhale, extend the left arm in front of you and the right leg back. And again, exhale, elbow to knee. Really engage that core. One more round. Inhale, extension through those left fingertips and those right toes. And exhale, elbow to knee. Release the left hand down and the right knee down. From our tabletop, we're going to stay here just for a couple more moments. We're going to inhale, thread the needle. So inhale, reach the right arm up. And as you exhale, thread the right arm underneath your left arm. You can stay with the left palm of the hand pressing down. You can find a nice twist here. If you want to go a little bit deeper with your twist, reach the left arm up. So it's like just hanging out in space. Or you can take a shoulder opener by bringing the left hand around the back and finding your t-shirt or your trousers or maybe even your inner right thigh and holding onto that. So one breath here. So full breath right into that twisted spine. And exhale to empty. Inhale brings the left hand down. And exhale to press yourself back up into your tabletop. We'll take it on the other side. So inhale, reach the left arm up. And we just exhale, thread the left arm underneath your right arm. You can either, again, stay with the right palm of the hand, pressing down to find that twist, reaching the right arm up, or bringing the right hand around the back and finding something that the right hand can hold on to just to allow a little bit more of a shoulder opener as well as the twist in the spine. One breath here, so full breath into your twisted spine. And exhale to empty. Bring the right hand down to the mat on the inhale and exhale to press yourself back up into your tabletop. Spread your fingers nice and wide, curl your toes under and lift your hips up and back into your downward facing dog. From your downward facing dog, you have a choice just to find stillness here or simply walk your dog out by bending one knee, then the other. And again, you're going to move the hips, you're going to move the sides of the waist, you can even move your shoulders, you can shake your head. Yes, no, right, left. And those of you who are walking your dog out, go ahead, just walk yourself back to a still downward facing dog. Maybe just close your eyes here as you push the floor away. Take a breath in, hips are lifting. And exhale to empty. Lift the gaze, see the space between the hands. Just step your right foot up to that space and lower your left knee down. Take an inhale to lift the upper body up into our Anjaneyasana. And we'll exhale, take a twist to the right. So right arm's extending back, left arm's extending forward. Stay here for a breath. Breathe in. And breathe it out. Now as you next inhale, bring your right hand to your left hamstring and reach that left arm up and over. So reaching that left arm up and over. And again, we're here for a breath. Breathe in. And breathe it out. Inhale, right arm comes up alongside your right ear. Big inhale here. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Pick your back knee up. Step your right foot back to your left foot. Move the shoulders over those wrists. Push the floor away with your high plank. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, lower your knees. Lift the tailbone. Bring the chest and the chin down in between your hands. As you next inhale, slide the thighs back, coming onto the belly. Press down through the tops of the feet. Lengthen up, not necessarily back, but up through the crown of the head, cobra. And we'll exhale. Take it back into child's pose just for 3 breaths. So anchor through your forehead. Extend your arms forward as your hips draw back. Breathe in. And breathe it out. Again, big full breath into the body for 2. And we exhale for 2. See if you can just soften your face here. Breathe in for 3. And we exhale for 3. On your next inhale, again, travel the body forward into that tabletop. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Use your exhale to lift your hips up and back into that downward facing dog. Again, push the floor away. Feel your hips lifting you up and back. Take a breath in here, so big full breath in. Exhale to empty. Lift the gaze, see the space between the hands. Step your left foot up to that space. Lower your back knee down, so right knee comes down. Inhale, lifting the upper body and the arms up alongside the ears. And we'll right away exhale, twist the upper body to the left. So right arm's forward, left arm extends back. And we're here for a breath. Draw the shoulder blades down the back. Breathe in. And breathe it out. As you next inhale, bring the left hand to your right hamstring, reaching the right arm up and over. So the right arm is extending up and over. Breathe in and breathe it out. Inhale, reaches the left arm back up alongside your left ear. And exhale, hands down to the mat, lift your back knee, step the left foot back to your right foot. Again, move those shoulders over those wrists. Push the floor away. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lower your knees, lift your tailbone, hug the elbows in as you bring the chest and the chin down in between your hands. We inhale, slide the thighs back, coming onto the belly. And again, lifting up through the crown of the head, shoulder blades drawn down the back. This time we'll exhale back into our downward facing dog. So exhaling back into that downward facing dog, and we're here for 3 breaths. So full breath in for 1, and a full breath out for 1. Just maybe let your head hang. Breathe in for 2, and exhale for 2, and a final full breath into the body for 3, and we exhale for 3. We're going to lift the gaze, see the space between the hands. You can step your feet up to that space between the hands. Some of you may want to lift your heels, bend your knees, bring the hips back towards the heels, and do a little float up. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhalation, take it down to that forward fold. Let's take a big inhale and rise with it. So sweep all the way out, maybe look all the way up to those thumb knuckles. And we'll exhale, bring the hands together right down through heart center, Samastitihi. Take a full breath in here. And a full breath out. On your next inhale, let's take it to Utkatasana chair. Bend your knees, draw your hips back, and bring the arms up alongside your ears. As you exhale, draw the hips back even more. Look down beyond and below your knees. Make sure you can see all 10 toes here. Maybe even lifting your toes. Take another breath in. Squeeze your knees together. Squeeze your glutes in. Stay here. Exhale to empty. And now very, very slowly inhale your hands at heart center. And we'll take an exhale, twisting to the right. Left upper arm, cross the outer seam of your right thigh. Palms can stay together. Or you can inhale, you can even yawn your arms open. And just like what we did in Thread the Needle, you can even bring your right arm around your back and find something for your right hand to hold on to. Hips drawing back. Take another breath in here, full breath in. Squeeze your glutes in. Exhale to empty. Keep drawing those hips back. Inhale takes you back up to chair. Feel this in your thighs. And exhale brings you down to that forward fold. Take an inhale to lift up halfway. And as you exhale, plant the hands. You can step back. Some of you will want to float back, but bring the shoulders back over those wrists if you need to. And exhale, lower to your Chaturanga Dandasana. You can always bring the knees down, but the chest is extending forward as you bend to the elbows into the sides of the waist. Inhale, upward facing dog. So thighs up off the mat, press the tops of the feet down. And exhale, takes you back, downward facing dog. Just one breath here, so full breath in. And a long, slow, steady breath out. Lift the gaze, see the space between the hands. Your choice, stepping or bending the knees, bringing the hips back towards the heels, and floating your feet up to the space between the hands. Inhale again, halfway lift. You can even have your hands on your shins. Exhalation, all the way down into that forward fold. Inhale, we rise. So take it all the way up. Maybe look to those thumb knuckles. Keeping the spine long, just exhale, bring your hands together at heart center, Samastitihi. Take a full breath in, breathe in. And breathe it out. Next inhale, let's go back to that chair. Bend the knees, draw your hips back, bring the arms up. Use the exhale to bring the hips back even more, maybe even lifting through the toes. We're here for a breath. Full breath in, chair. And maybe full breath out, you sink a little bit deeper into your chair. Inhale your hands at heart center. And exhale, take a twist to the left. Right upper arm hooking across the outer seam of your left thigh. Draw the right hip back. A lot of times it wants to creep forward. Palms can stay together, or you can inhale, yawn the arms open. Maybe exhale, left hand behind you to find that shoulder opener. And again, we're here for a breath. Hips drawing back. Breathe in. And breathe it out. Stay nice and low. Inhale, take it back up to that chair. Oh, yes, I can feel this. And exhale brings you down to that forward fold. Breath in to lift up, halfway, shoulder blades down the back. Exhale again, plant the hands. You have a choice. You can step your feet back or you can float your feet back, but bring the shoulders back over those wrists if you need to. Lowering through your chaturanga, knees can always come down to the mat. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale takes you back, downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths here. So breathe in and breathe it out for 1. And then inhale for 2. Exhale for 2. And a full breath into the body for 3. And we exhale for 3. From your downward facing dog, inhale, reach the right leg high. So the right leg reaches high. As you exhale, just softly step the right foot to the space between the hands. Stand the ball of your left foot. Inhale takes you up to that high lunge. You can already tell this is a lot of twists today. Exhale, twist it to the right. So again, left upper arm hooking across the outer seam of your right thigh. Palms can stay together. Or you can inhale, yawn your arms open. You can also bring your back knee down. Those of you who want to move into a bind, go ahead, take it into your bind with your back knee down or your back knee lifted. But we're here for a breath. So really twisting through that spine. 1 more breath, breathe in. And we breathe it out. Inhale takes you back up into that high lunge. From our high lunge, we're going to bring the left knee into the chest. So left knee comes into the chest. Take your right hand to the left knee or slide the right hand down to the outside of your left foot, extending the left leg out. From here, we're coming into our twisted Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana, extending the left arm back, pressing down through the standing right foot, lengthening up through the crown of the head, and then we can find a twist through that torso. 1 more breath here. Breathe in. If you fall out, you just get right back in. And breathe it out. Inhale brings the upper body back to center. Reach both arms up alongside your ears. Extend the left leg out. Kick the heel away for 3. And for 2. And 1. Take that left hamstring over the right thigh. We're coming into Garadasana Eagle. Left arm underneath your right arm. And arms lift away from the body. So just coming into lovely eagle pose here. Take a breath in, full breath in, full breath out. Start to just hinge through the hips and bring the belly towards that left thigh. Keep your eagle arms, keep drawing the arm bones away from the body. Start to release the left leg back into a warrior 3. Keeping those eagle arms, 1 breath here, everybody. Full breath in. And a full breath out. Release both hands down to the mat. For your standing split, walk your fingertips closer to your right toes. This is quite an intense hamstring. You can fold over the corners of the top of your mat. and grip your hands around that. We're bringing the belly and the right thigh closer together, extending that left leg up, squeezing your left glute in. One more breath, everybody. You've got this. Breathe in, and breathe it out. Step the left foot up to the right foot. Take your feet hip-width distance apart. Bend your knees, catch big toes to peace fingers, Padagustasana. Inhale, find length. Bring the shoulder blades on the back. And now use your exhale to shift the weight a tiny bit into the balls of the feet. Lifting those hips up, sitting bones lifting up, elbows bending out to the sides. See if you can just release your head. Let it hang, let it hang. One breath here, one more breath. Let it hang, let it hang. Maybe even close your eyes, breathe in. And we breathe it out. Good, inhale to lift up to that halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step your feet back. We'll take it into crow. If you don't want to take it into crow, take your feet wide, bring your upper arms to your inner legs, and head into your Malasana Squat. If you're practicing crow, bring your feet back together, lift the heels, bend the elbows back, and as you bring the knees to the upper arms, the crown of the head is extending forward. So the whole body, rather than moving down, is moving forward. Maybe it's one foot at a time, maybe it's both feet. Have a little play here, practice, breath in. Those of you in crow, go ahead. Exhale, shoot the legs back. Those of you in squat, plant the hands and lift your hips and step back, down dog. You can take it through a vinyasa, or simply we will meet you in downward facing dog. Once you're in that downward facing dog, full breath in. So full breath in. And a wonderful, amazing full breath out. Again, 2 more breaths, just like that. Breathe in. And we breathe it out. And one more deep, full breath into the body. And we exhale to empty that amazing breath that's carried us all the way through this, back out of the body. Brilliant, you guys. Very, very slowly from here, from our downward facing dog. Again, we're going to inhale, just reach the left leg high, so left leg reaches high. And exhale, softly step the left foot to the space between the hands. We inhale, take it up into that high lunge. And right away, we're going to exhale, take a twist to the left. So taking a twist to the left. And from here, again, you can have the palms stay together. You can inhale, you can yawn your arms open. If you want to bring your back knee down and work into that bind, go ahead, work into that bind. Maybe lifting that back knee back up. So one more breath here, full breath in, breathe in. And we breathe it out. Inhale takes you back up into that high lunge. So inhale back into that high lunge. And from here, we're going to bring the right knee into the chest. Right knee comes into the chest. Place your left hand on your right knee, or slide the left hand down to the outside of your right foot. Extend the right leg out. Press down through your standing left leg. Lengthen up through the crown of the head. Once you've got that, then you can start to backstroke the right hand back behind you, twisting through the torso. One breath here. Full breath in, breathe in, maybe with a smile, and breathe out. Strong through that standing left leg. Inhale brings the right arm back up alongside your right ear. Reach the left arm up, extend that right leg out, flex through the foot for 3, and for 2, and 1. Bend your right knee, place the right hamstring over that left thigh. Squeeze your inner thighs together. 1 rep or 2 rep, it doesn't matter. Bring your right arm underneath. We're coming into our Eagle, Garadasana. And again, arm bones lifting away. From your Garadasana, just stay here for a breath. Breathe in, squeezing both glutes in. Breathe it out. Keep those glutes squeezing. Very slowly start to hinge through the hips. Bring the belly towards the right thigh for your nested eagle. Start to release the right leg back. Coming into that warrior 3, but keeping your eagle arms here. 1 breath. Exhale to empty. Slowly now float the fingertips down to the mat for your full standing split. Remember, you can curl the corners of your mat back for a little grip, or start to walk your fingertips closer to your left toes. Maybe eventually the left hand comes to the left ankle, but this right leg is lifting you up. It's like the right leg's trying to pull you up, pull you up. Squeeze both glutes in, both glutes squeezing in, breathe in, and we breathe it out. Brilliant, you guys, good. Softly step the right foot up to the left foot. Feet are hip width distance apart. Padahastasana. Bend the knees, slide the palms of the hands all the way under the soles of your feet. As you inhale, find length. Draw the shoulder blades down the back. As you exhale, bring more weight into the balls of the feet, lifting through the hips and extending the crown of the head down. But let that head just hang here. Elbows bend out to the side. So we're looking for not only the length in the backs of the legs, but feel the spine lengthening as well. One more breath. Breathe in, lifting through those hips, and breathe it out. Inhale to lift up to that halfway lift. Exhale to release the hands out from underneath your feet, planting them down. So again, you have a choice. You can walk the feet back, coming into your crow, or you can take the feet nice and wide and coming into a Malasana Squat. So upper arms to your inner legs, tailbone extends down, shoulder blades down the back. Those of you coming into squat and lifting up through the crown of the head. But wherever you are, let's take one global breath together. Take a deep, full breath in. Those of you in your crow, exhale, step it back or shoot it back. Those of you in squat like me, plant the hands, lift the hips, and we step back into that downward facing dog. A full breath in, lots of twists today. And a full breath out. Amazing. Good, very, very slowly. From here, just bring your knees down to the mat. So knees come down to the mat and shift your hips back to the heels. And again, we're just going to take these 3 breaths together. So taking the 3 breaths together, you can just have the palms of the hands or the backs of the hands on your thighs. Exhale everything out of the body. And now inhale through the nose for a count of 4. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep the mouth closed and exhale out of the nose for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last round, inhale through the nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale out of the nose for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. Blink your eyes open. Shift your hips to one side of your heels. It doesn't matter what side. And then just bend your knees. Keep the soles of the feet onto the mat. Extend your arms forward in between the legs. Imagine somebody who's trying to lift you up and you're trying to draw yourself back onto your back. So core should be really engaged here. Slowly rounding yourself all the way down. See if you can keep the soles of the feet onto the mat throughout the entire time. Releasing, again, the arms and the hands alongside the body, coming into our twist. We're going to lift, it's all about twist. We're going to lift the right hamstring over the left. So again, these eagle legs here. But this time, if you don't want to double wrap, you don't have to. In fact, you never have to double wrap. We're going to lift the hips, scooch those hips over to the right, allow the knees to flop on over to the left. You can cactus your arms. If you want to get a little bit more of an opening in that right pec, you can extend the right arm up and out a little bit. And again, just taking your own breath here, feeling that twist. We did a lot of twists today to help kickstart your day. Twists are very, very energizing. So hopefully wherever you are, and whatever time of day it is, this will help kickstart your day. Slowly bring your knees back to center, unravel, and take it on the other side. So lift the left hamstring over your right thigh, 1 rep or 2 reps. Hips lift. Start to scooch those hips over to the left and let those knees flap on over to the right. You can cactus or lengthen your arms out to the side, but if you want to feel this in your left pec, you can reach your left arm up and then adjust it how far out it goes. But it's an extending of the left arm up a little bit. And again, a breath in your own time. And very, very slowly, bring your knees back to center, unravel, lengthen your legs long onto the mat, coming into your final resting pose, Shavasana. So coming into that final resting pose, Shavasana, doing anything else you do need to do, maybe cover your eyes, cover your feet, cover your body, to come into that wonderful, amazing resting pose. Staying here for as long as you'd like to. Thank you so much for joining me. Do comment below and do join me again for not only these classes all this week, start your week, kickstart your week, kickstart your day with these classes, but other classes on my YouTube channel as well. Thank you all so much.